Choose any ATM of your convenience and stand a chance to win gold sovereigns.
Lanka Pay.
Speaking to Reuters on the sidelines of the International Monetary Fund World Bank annual meetings in Washington, D.C., Central Bank Governor Dr. Nandalal Veerasinha said the Sri Lankan delegation met with the country's bondholders in Washington earlier this week to discuss a debt exchange. He said the discussions were aimed at taking Sri Lanka out of the default category as soon as possible. The government has appointed Citigroup Global Markets as the dealer manager for the proposed sovereign bond exchange following a competitive bidding process. The government intends to launch the formal exchange process at the earliest possible opportunity in order to conclude Sri Lanka's public debt restructuring process. Speaking further, the central bank chief said the next review of the IMF program will be delayed, however did not mention a timeline on when it would happen or whether it would be before the end of this year. Earlier this month, the International Monetary Fund, following the conclusion of their visit to Colombo, said it would continue to engage with Sri Lanka's economic team to set a date for the third review. Further, Central Bank Governor Dr. Veerasinha noted that, depending on how fast economic reforms can be implemented, the Sri Lankan economy is expected to grow around 3% in 2025. Meanwhile, in another interview with Bloomberg, the central bank governor said he sees scope to loosen monetary policy, however adding that any decision will depend on the economic outlook when policymakers meet late next month. Dr. Veerasinha said that while it's too soon to comment on any decision ahead of the policy rate meeting which will take place on the 26th of November, indicators pointed to conditions for potential interest rate cuts.